I started looking in cupboards, I'd be here all day. Besides, this is France. I don't think I want to know what I'm eating. Bet the staff eats here. Not right now, thanks. I think that just goes out back. That must be the servants' entrance.
Servants' entrance.
Guess that's to prevent the cooks from drinking too much wine. They'll think their vision is getting fuzzy.
It was just a very kind of fuzzy looking picture.
Hey, you can fit a lot of French soup. No thanks. I don't think I'll be opening any up. It wouldn't fit down my pants. Gee, I hope that's copper on there.
Versus rust, I guess. Yeah. And let's close this. Actually, let's yeah, I can go back up.
If I started looking in cupboards, I'd be here all day. Besides, this is France.
Okay. I don't see much else out here. Okay, and now for probably the second most silliest puzzle in this game. Using preparation H to help unswell
That window is in the Abbe's office.
Easy take forever, dude.
It's stuck. The wood must be swollen.
Wood must be swollen. And here we have Separation H. Hemorrhoidal cream reduces swelling. I don't think that's quite how it works, but...
Reduces swelling. I wonder if it would work on Mosley's head.
Some of these things, I imagine, if you couldn't get it into Lady Howard's room, you wouldn't be able to get that and use it.
I can't believe that worked.
A ridiculous...
Hey, he has a phone. He must be one of the privileged residents.
Can we take prints?
Nothing. Now, who would Arnaud play chess with around here? Jean, perhaps? Oh, no, monsieur. Not ma queen. Now, who... Now, who would Arnaud play... Now, who would...
Oh, this chess set's awful.
Now, who would... He has lots of books on Rennes le Chateau, but they're all in French. Just as well, I don't have time to read anyway. I don't recognize him. Duke of Lorraine, 1983. Well, that's an odd person for an abbé to have hanging in his office. You'd expect, oh, I don't know, Jesus, maybe? Duke of Lorraine. There's a label on the frame. It's a painting of the current Duke of Lorraine.
Does he have anything interesting?
It's a French magazine. Wonder why he keeps it in his drawer. I can't exactly read it, but it appears to be about the European Union. No prints. I don't see anything. It's a French magazine.
You just keep opening the top one? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna see if there's anything else. Once again, just
Cigarettes. Imagine finding those in a Frenchman's drawer.
the bad angles. Ooh.
Yup, prints o'plenty. Got it. Okay, I think I'm about done with this part. So, He has lots of books on Rennes le Chateau. I think that goes back to his little house in the cemetery. Cozy. Nah, I don't think I'd find what I'm looking for.
yeah, you
back
can tell
there.
this door doesn't really go anywhere. The handle's not even real. Thank you.
Nah, I think Gracie's looking into it. Nah, I think Gracie's looking into it. It's locked. What are they looking for? The last virgin in France? It's open all the way.
Yeah, okay.
Monsieur Knight, there you are.
What?
Roxanne, she has been telling me things most troubling.
Oh, no, you see, I just, I just got mixed up and thought that my room was...
She says the kitchen, it shows no sign of sandwich making.
Oh, yeah. See, I couldn't find the mayo, and, well, you know, a sandwich just ain't a sandwich without the white stuff.
Man, so lost without a woman's touch. Come with me, monsieur. I have finished my cleaning, and now I make for you the big sandwich, yes?
Well, I suppose I could stand a nibble or two.
Yeah, we got some nice little Greek. That's a kind of short story.
Is anything the matter, Mr. Baza?
I suddenly feel not at all well. I think I will lie down here in the van.
Should I get Madeline?
No, please. I'll just stay here and take a little rest.
Are you sure? I don't think Madeline would mind at all driving you back to the hotel.
No, I only need a few moments to close my eyes. Thank you, Miss Nakamura.
Chateau de Seurat. The vineyard and house were built on the foundations of a much older estate linked to the Templars.
Okay.
More importantly, I have arranged for us to have lunch here and perhaps to taste some wine.
It's about time. Right, Vittoria?
It sounds like just a detain.
This way.
Are you coming, Grace?
Oh, yeah, in a minute. I just want to look around first.
Okay, I'll see you inside.
Okay, didn't get to scan in the last couple things, but hopefully when we're great Gabriel again. Whoops. Back to on the tour. Okay, I'll be back in a second. Okay, still need to get some. Yeah, okay.
That's Emilio Baza. No, I don't want to disturb Mr. Baza. He's sick. It did come on rather suddenly, though. Maybe he doesn't like wine. This certainly is a beautiful estate. Look at that fountain. Wow. Those gates are gorgeous. There's a grapevine pattern on them. It's clever. I think I'd better wait for the group. There's a side entrance to the garage. At least I think it's a garage.
Oh, yeah.
That's a big garage for Europe. Most of them can barely fit a Peugeot.
That makes me wonder, like, the place where I used to live, that's how they designed the garages. Because my car could barely get in. But I'm not in Europe, so who knows?
No dice. That's a big garage for Europe. Most of them can barely... Ah, impressive. This must be the main house.
Okay, I think I'm vaguely remembering a few things.
It's the front door.
I seem to remember a lot more about the first part of the game. Like, I remembered having to sneak around the rooms, and it's definitely easy to miss those.
Well, I would like to check it out, but I don't think I can just knock and say, hey, can I search the place? It's the front door. Ah, impressive. This must be the main house.
Oh my god, it sounds like a baby crying.
Or is it?
Is Monsieur Montreux not joining us?
Not that I know of, mademoiselle, but I'll let him know you are here.
Hey, I saved you a secret.
Ah, merci. You are such the gentleman, Monsieur Mosley. But I am keeping my eye on you. You better not go back you know where and do you know what?
Huh?
We are playing dumb, are we? You know I can wiggle it out of you.
Well, have some wine, Madeline.
I wonder if we can,
No thanks. I ate too late last night.
I wonder if we can steal some
Oh,
cheese.
they're serving a little bread and cheese with the wine. No thanks. Oh, they're serving a little bread and cheese with the wine. Oh, they're serving a little bread and cheese with the wine. Well, Abbe Arnaud has finally found something he likes better than his binoculars.
Abbe Arnaud, what do you know about Chateau de Serres?
Not much. It is an old estate that has been rebuilt. The current owner is a Monsieur Montreux.
Do you know Monsieur Montreux well?
No, unfortunately. Wonderful wine, Chateau de Serres, but very expensive, yes? It is not often within my budget to pay a visit.
I can't think of anything else to ask the Abbe. Now, there's a couple of women that don't seem to worry about their waistline. Now, there's a couple... I really don't want to get stuck in a conversation with Lady Howard about how good or bad she thinks the wine is. That's the first time I've seen Bukele look relaxed. No. I'd rather not while Madeline is sitting right there.
Yep.
No. I'd rather not while Madeline is sitting right there. Well, Wilkes seems to approve of the local wine. Then again, he'd probably approve of Muscatel.
Did we end up
I'd rather cut off
meeting
my
up
tongue,
with
thanks.
With,
I don't think I could
Wilkes?
get his attention. I got better things to do anyway.
Everybody's at the bar.
Not with everyone sitting there listening.
Looks like Mosley's getting along with Madeline.
She sat down when he was trying to have Grace come sit down. So maybe it's just more of the go find something else to do. Hopefully there's not much other than just like, yeah, don't bother.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't wasn't sure if you wanted bologna and turkey.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Some of this is like starting to come back. Like, oh, okay, yeah. Like you hear she said like she hears a baby crying, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, it's not a baby.
I thought we hear a baby crying.
You hear something.
That sound seems to be coming from the cellar.
Oh, it's the Prince James them being tortured or something, right? Okay.
Nope.
It's somebody having to
Didn't
go
think
to the
it would be that
bathroom and
easy.
having an extreme moment.
No.
Wink, 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 wink,
I
wink,
feel
wink,
like
wink, 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 wink. Hello, Wink.
Hey.
Welcome to the stream.
I need to get into that house. But how?
Okay, so the suspicious big mansion is where we are.
Yeah.
I have got to try to get into that house somehow.
And what do we want?
Pull a Will. Well, we're at this winery place. She sees a garage, which I remember later on, like, oh, there might be something interesting in there that we maybe can't quite get into at the moment.
Okay. Well, look at something on the roof. Okay, Wink.
Oops.
Well, this is stone butt. I mean, look at that shaped area, like kind of like that.
Looks like a Virginia creeper, but it must be something else, something French. I can't see into that window from here. I can't reach it.
It's going to be like middle of the day.
Yeah. Everybody else is busy getting drunk.
Okay.
You're exploring.
So meanwhile, somebody's being tortured below. That doesn't
A
sound
lot
like
of
a
whining.
Baby. It doesn't sound like a baby to me. There are 2 times it sounds like that. It's either some weird kinky sex, or it's someone having problems in the bathroom, or somebody being tortured.
That's me, the trusty sidekick.
And you guys never went back home yet? You guys never went back to the hotel yet?
Still though.
It's still part of the tour.
Yeah.
My guess is that they're for some kind of ritual.
There's some weird ass, like,
Of course, that doesn't
ritual
necessarily
robes
mean
in there
anything.
for the wine place. Is that Chateau de Secrets?
Yeah, I'm just gonna sketch some of these. Maybe it's more Freemasonry type stuff.
Maybe. Is it a coincidence that we end up in a place like this on our tour?
My guess is that they're for some kind of ritual. Wonder what these symbols mean.
Well, we sketched it, so now we know what those symbols are, if they're important at
Yeah,
all.
I don't think I thought of that, when I first played this. And there's a lot of little things that I think.
Storage crates. Not particularly sinister. I don't have a crowbar. Besides, those boxes look like they've been here a while. I don't think the baby's in there. Storage crates. Not particularly sinister. Old books. In French. Looks like they've been up here a while. Old books. In French. No. It's a little dark in here, but those paintings don't look valuable to me.
Okay.
I don't think that would accomplish anything. A trunk! Oh, I wonder if it could be the one from the train.
hiding someplace like the armoire. Okay, who's showing up? Uh-oh. We're being caught.
Monsieur Montreux, is that you?
Whoa, did we get lucky? Oh, we left the window open for us.
Mademoiselle Boutin, how enchanting.
Monsieur, surely you will join us for a drink and provide a bit of expertise on your wines? S'il vous plaît.
Of course, at your service, mademoiselle.
Okay, we want to get inside that trunk. What's in that trunk? Did that one have the holes in it? Well, we got lucky there.
It's a little dark in here. I'm almost afraid to move this stuff.
Oh my god. It's just a doll.
It's just an old doll. I'd look ridiculous bringing that back to Gabriel. The crying sound is making me see things.
Can you draw it?
I don't think that would accomplish anything.
Fingerprint it.
Oh, how do I get some hand? How do you get it to activate?
Now the hand.
Okay.
No, I don't see any sign of prints.
Got anything else in here?
No, I don't see any sign of
Well, I'm
prints.
sure there is. I just haven't even got to explore that yet.
No, I don't see any sign of prints.
All right, let's look at.
Yeah, it's just some old clothes and blankets in there.
Doesn't even look like a blanket, does it?
Yeah, maybe it's just all folded up.
Yeah, it's just some old clothes and blankets in there. Yeah, it's just some old clothes and blankets in there. Yeah, it's just some old clothes and blankets in there.
Feel free to grab your one.
Ugh. I guess that's not the trunk from the train.
Well, maybe got.
Or maybe they just took the contents out. You know, who knows?
Would they travel around with a child in there with a bunch of old clothes and blankets and a doll? Maybe.
Someone does, or did.
How old was
some
the
work up
son?
here.
Like a baby.
Nah, I don't see anything I'd want to carry with me.
Oh, you did open the window for me.
That's the window I came in through.
Or did you shut it?
I mean, could try to go down there, or we can also try and
Walk down the stairs. Wear one of those.
My guess is that they're for some kind.
I think it's no I mean, it's little coincidence that we ended
There's a
up
large wardrobe against the wall.
at Count Creepy's place.
There's a winding staircase going down to the second floor.
Wow. Likes books.
Grafting the Vine, the Encyclopedia of Grapes, the Science of Viticulture.
It makes sense
Vitis
if you're a
Magnificus.
wine grower to have a bunch of
Plus,
vine.
lots of books in French.
Lots
This guy
of
takes his
winemaking.
wine seriously.
You know, you might want a book on winemaking.
The guy's got interesting taste in art.
What is that?
No, I don't see any sign of prints.
Yeah, obviously something we want to do something with. Plus, I think it's on the inside.
Is that a mask that they wear during the?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's something with that, but
Okay, so do we come back here? Maybe it's not us.
I think we come back later.
Maybe it's Gabriel. I mean, we don't have any bikes. We don't have any transportation. Like I said, Count McCreepy. He looks like a creepy.
That looks like the guy I saw upstairs. Madeline called him Montreux.
Okay, got a couple of these interesting.
Do little puzzles.
Guy's got interesting taste in art.
More than that, 4. Was that 4-corner puzzle?
That must be the tower you see from the courtyard. I wouldn't want anyone down there to see me. I have no idea what it says. It looks like Latin. It doesn't look relevant enough to steal. No, I don't see any sign of prints.
There's another one that has no
I don't
prints,
see any sign of prints.
and that kind of doesn't make any sense to me.
This desk looks really old, like something out of Dickens. Why bother? I wouldn't be able to read it anyway. French dictionaries and something. Old, too. I don't think that would accomplish anything. I don't think that would accomplish anything.
It's late brunch, actually.
It's called lunch.
For some of us.
Grafting the Vine, the Encyclopedia of... I'm sure viticulture is fascinating, but I really don't have time to get into it.
I might save some of it for tomorrow, and then you'd know I have lunch.
Is this out the front door or do we get to the basement? Because I know we have to get to the basement.
Right now?
I better not go out that way. Someone would see me for sure. This desk looks really old, like something out of Dickens.
Maybe it has to do with this, with the head puzzle getting down into the basement.
There's really something weird about the eyes. I can't see any more from here.
Okay, so are the thingies turning the eyes in the photo?
There's really something weird about the eyes.
Like it's glinting.
Maybe because it's been like
I don't think that would accomplish
seared
anything.
a few times that it's. See, if they hadn't put that picture on the front, I wouldn't even know what to do here, and I still don't.
If
but
we do it now, but
No, I don't see any sign of prints.
Well, I'm thinking.
Sun's behind him, but it's like glinting there.
That looks like the guy I saw upstairs. Madeline called him Mantra. That looks like... Why does that face look odd to me?
Because it's Captain
Why does that
McCreepy.
face look... Why does that...
That's kind of what it looks like, too. It's really
Why does
creepy.
that face look odd? There's really something weird about the eyes. That looks like the guy I saw... That looks like the... That looks like... I can't see any more from here. There's really something weird about the eyes.
Ah, there we go.
Did you move the eye?
Push the chair. Now can we get up? Climb up.
Okay.
Why does that face look odd to me?
Okay, she climbs up.
There we go.
There's really something weird about the eyes.
Let me fingerprint the eye.
There's really something weird about the eyes.
Nothing weird about
Why
that
does
eye.
that face look odd to me? No, I don't see any sign of prints. Why does that face look odd to me?
Well, I'm thinking maybe in the light it shows he's a vampire, and in the dark he looks normal. Because you mentioned that the way the lighting is across the photo, and we are looking for vampires, and this guy does kind of fit the shit bill. If there was one to fit, you know, he kind of looks like Count McChuckula. Okay.
There's really something weird about the eyes.
You can't push that.
Can we get even closer?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
There we go.
That's in the eye?
I have no idea what that might mean.
You know who that looks like, right?
That is bizarre. It's part man, part grail.
Part man, part grail.
No, I don't see any sign of prints.
Oh, okay, yeah. Now you're looking at it. It still looks weird. It's really weird, though.
Okay.
Part
And
man, part grail.
oh, okay. There we go. Another just bad camera. There's like a couple things that also they kind of came across. They just couldn't figure
There's a
out.
book in the drawer.
Or I couldn't see things. Like I think I found something in the Abbe's. He had like some cigarettes you could get print off of that. Don't recall.
Gods among us. The immortals. Ah, those must be the alleged immortals. Some of them
Hey,
I've never
like
heard of.
immortal wish. Actually, not. Is immortal wish is a great lady.
Ah, those must be the alleged immortals. Some of them I've never heard of.
Ezekiel, Pythagoras.
Ooh, the Wandering Jew. That was in the in Sydney.
Oh, okay.
Someone's made notes. They can't seriously mean. Nah, no way.
Maybe there's something that catches your eye. Darn.
Yes.
Oh, there you
there's
go.
a print on the cover.
Ooh, he wasn't careful. He left a print on the cover. $1929. Foreign.
Small
Damn.
village. He stayed for 3 weeks. Dungeon the priest thought he was an angel due to this particulars of his person. These San Francisco, California. Foreign fellow fitting description that their 2 months worked for a local rancher was said to practice.
I wish he would have read.
Someone's made notes. They can't seriously mean. Nah, no way.
Can't seriously mean about angels? Because
I've done that already.
it seems to me,
What a bunch of nonsense.
well, close it, but it seemed to me it had something to do with following angels? Maybe following vampires, I don't know.
I don't think that would accomplish anything.
The weird thing is we're shadow hunters. This is our job. This is what we do.
Gods among us. The immortal. I don't think that would accomplish anything. I don't think that would accomplish anything.
The Wandering Jew, St. Germain, St. Paul,
Rosencrantz.
Rosencrantz, Pythagoras, Ezekiel.
What a bunch of nonsense.
Polyaenos. The weird thing is that, as I said before, we've been doing this.
Place is red.
There we go.
Monsters.
That's a bad thing.
That like a star effect. Maybe I haven't turned it quite right.
Okay, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, maybe there's 5.
So like I said, maybe it makes into a star. The other line is not turned.
Why are you going that direction?
I don't know. So maybe across the room somewhere there's a line that's not meeting up properly.
I'm thinking that maybe this one needs turned.
Because my first
I think
thought,
I turned 4 out of the 5.
my first thought was that there's a star. It's making a star shape thing, but
Yeah, okay. There we go.
Oh my god.
it's elaborate. Oh, you're paying the butt when you want
That's
to go
great.
downstairs.
I think. Ugh. And I yell at Gabriel for taking stupid risks.
Talk about stupid risk, but I think we have to go down here, right?
Weird. It's like this basement was designed for something else. I wonder what those niches are for.
I think this is supposed to be for wine.
Well, I guess this really is a winery.
The one
That's a good thing.
Gabriel Knight that I refuse to
I could
play.
get drunk.
How come you refuse to play it,
I
Phoenix?
don't think it would help.
And welcome in. How you doing?
They do give the place a nice Edgar Allan Poe feeling, don't they?
Yeah.
I'm guessing that there's wine in those casks. They do give the... I'm guessing that there's wine in the...
Okay, that seems to be...
I don't... I hope those are for shipping wine.
Gives you stimulation sick or something bad. Can't make it past the first few minutes. It's
They
really
do
hard
give
to
the place
control
a nice
sometimes.
Edgar Allan Poe feeling, don't they?
Yeah, it is. Do you get that with like any 3D game? You know, some people don't like it because they get the motion sickness. But
Did Monkey Island do a 3D game?
yeah, Escape from Monkey Island.
This place has a lot of doors, but they're padlocked.
Just about.
It's locked.
Yeah, probably can't.
It's locked.
Yeah, you see, it's
Yeah, me and what army?
most likely not.
We're not supposed to be here?
No, I mean, see, it's just a image.
Okay.
It's locked. I wonder if this basement was part of an old underground catacomb that's been converted.
Yeah, I think this is just, so we probably go out, this, okay, down there.
Okay.
That crying sound is coming from behind that door.
A lot of whining, all right.
That door's not locked.
That, and I'm a firm
I
believer
wonder
if you're
what
going to make an
goes.
adventure game that has been a point-and-click style, never try to cross it over into a 3D.
Yeah, well, the late 90s, it was 3D was obviously the big thing. And, I mean, you take a look at the Gabriel Knight series, definitely had the standard point and click with Gabriel Knight 1. Then number 2, they did full motion video, which of course was...
Whatever
had
was the time of the times.
Yeah, a kind of a brief big thing in the mid-90s. And then, of course, everything was becoming 3D, whether it...
Oh, great. It's just a wine press.
Yep.
That's what she's hearing.
Yep, it's just a wine press.
Like I said, I didn't think it sounded like a baby. I thought it sounded like someone having a problem in the bathroom. That was about the time of the console wars. Hey, Retro Phoenix, have you watched the Netflix High Score? If you haven't, and you have
I'm not
Netflix,
exactly
you should definitely
sightseeing down
check
here.
that one out.
I remember like
That
some old
woman
woman.
looks as old as this basement.
I was thinking it was like she was like in the
press.
Actually, in the press.
It's rather violent, isn't it?
Like I said, lots of whining.
The grape press is huge. At least I think it's a grape press.
Not yet, but I'm going to have to check it out soon as I get
I'm
my other hard
guessing
drive
that
into
there's
this
wine in
computer.
those casks.
Gotcha.
They do give the place a nice Edgar Allan Poe feel.
There's a
don't
section
they?
on adventure games that's kind of interesting. Somebody came into the chat and
There's got to be an easier way
suggested
out of
it
here
to
than
us.
the way
Jen
I
had
came
already
in.
been watching some of them.
Yeah, I think it's just go in and talk to her, and that was like the end of this time or something.
The grape press is huge. At least I think. That must be the press operation area. Looks complicated. Sure. I bet she'd appreciate that.
Okay, so we can't talk to her?
Yeah, I'm gonna try, and I think she freaks out.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Oh, mademoiselle. Douce mademoiselle. Si jeune, si jolie, si appétissante.
You don't speak English, do you? I'll just...
Pomme bleue, mademoiselle. Pomme bleue.
Let go. I don't know what you're saying. Let go.
Pomme bleue. Aimeriez-vous des pommes bleues?
Stop it!
Pomme bleue.
Pomme
Ou
bleue.
préféreriez-vous uniquement du jus? Hein? Un jus tout bleu, un jus sucré, un jus de raisin pressé à coups de poing.
Anyhow, just thought I'd pop in, say hi,
Yes.
getting ready to go to dinner.
Okay.
Oh, go
Thank
have a
you.
great dinner.
Yeah, we're almost
Leave
done.
you on, lurk on, and leave you on and lurk
There
in
you
the
are.
shadows. Okay,
Couldn't figure out where the heck you
Yeah,
were.
I
that
think-
wasn't creepy.
I thought I heard something.
Yeah? Like what?
Nothing. I mean, it was just a wine press.
You shouldn't go check stuff out alone, Grace. Especially not when me or Gabe are around to go with you.
Well, you were occupied.
You were occupied.
What? You mean Maddie? No, I was just...
There are two little lost lambs, and how sweetly they chat, little heads in a row.
Madeline, I was just telling Grace,
Never mind, you are both adults, but we are moving on now.
Thanks a lot, Mose.
I didn't do anything.
Isn't it? Dr. Wen. Have you read Dr. Wen's book on Grand Le Chateau? The definitive work. Dr. Wen mentioned that the chair is connected to the devil in the church.
Without temptation. Yes, I have heard that theory, but a more interesting one links the phrase to the paintings.
Finally, something happened in this game.
Oh my god.
Oh. Well.
All right. And so the game moves on.
Okay, right at 3, and we actually got through what I think three sections. Yeah, okay.
What is it?
Well, found some Scots.
Well, it's Prince James's men.
Prince James's men. We just found their bodies.
Where?
The Devil's Armchair.
The tour group found the bodies?
Yes.
Did you notice anything suspicious about people's reactions?
Let me see. Everyone seemed pretty surprised, but particularly Lady Howard. It was quite a performance now that I think about it.
That'd be your aunt.
I'll go check it out.
Can I come?
It might be more productive if you stay here and keep an eye on things. You don't mind, do you?
No. Guess that would be smart.
Atta girl. I'll be back soon.
Be careful.
Yeah, that's right, little lady. You stay in the hotel room. This is a man's job.
He's gonna go poke dead bodies with a stick or something.
All right. So finally, something happened in this game that is beyond what we expected. And assuming we even talked to Grace and got like the thought about what was going on in the wine place and all the weird books and the baby in the trunk and
I thought you were going somewhere.
I am. In a minute.
she did, and see that's the thing, you know. It seems to me
So
that
how
that's,
you
that's
feeling?
important.
Fine. Good.
Yeah? Guess you were pretty worried when I disappeared from Prince James's house.
I still don't think it would have hurt you to wake me up.
There just wasn't time, Gracie.
Uh-huh. Fine. Whatever.
Music.
It's occupied.
It's occupied.
Excited about this new case?
Of course I'm excited. I almost feel a little guilty about it, to tell you the truth. Poor little Charlie. I just hope that when we find him, it's not too late.
Yeah, me too.
Otherwise, you know, the prince will have to go make another Charlie or something like that, you know. Why am I naming Charlie the second?
Are they talking about the little guy?
The baby.
The baby?
Yes.
Are they I thought they were talking about the monk she was gonna go stay with.
No.
I really should go get some other stuff done.
Yeah, okay. That's a good stopping point. Yeah, can we?
I'm already carrying. I don't want to show that to her.
Okay. So, anyway, that's a good stopping point for here. So, let me finish my lunch. You gonna go find somebody?
Find somebody. Oh, you mean?
To read.
Oh, you know, if we got anybody on. I guess so. Did we save?
Yeah, just saved it at the beginning of this chapter.
Okay. So now what was a simple kidnapping is now turned into more of a full-blown mystery. And you saw that the men had their necks, their throats ripped out. And so it's up to Gabriel now to do some investigating, and that will be next week. So moving in, we'll be into it's Spooktober, so this will kind of work out quite well. Not sure how much more of the game we have left. I think we're now maybe midway. Finally, about midway.
Well, it's 3 days, so
We're on day 2 right now. At 2 to the 5 p.m. hour. So I guess that's probably about midway.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, thank you, Retro Phoenix, for coming in. Thanks for Wolf in the Box for saying hi. Thank you to Katie and Kitty for saying hi. Thanks for all you guys who are lurking. Off for 2 days. Be back on Tuesday with yet another game. I don't know exactly what it will be, but I'll figure that out when I get there. Anyway, until now, let's just take a look and see who, or until then, let's see who, if anyone's on. Okay, so she must have stopped and take a break with us. Huh. Just click on my following. It's gonna give me all my channels. I can see who's on.
I'm killing these Teletubbies.
What?
The one at the far right.
Oh yeah, no.
Whatever this is.
Yeah, no. This is nobody has anything like what we are doing. Let's just see what middle-aged you're. He's got so many people. Seems like embarrassing. He's doing Sega. Let's go into not that many people streaming right now. It'd be easier if you just move. Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
Unless you have someone in mind you want me to raid, like last week.
No.
I think most people are not on. So. All right. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us today on the Sunday brunch, and just trying to figure out who we're going to raid. I really don't want to take you to Among Us or any of that kind of stuff, and so it's like not sure where to go. Let's browse and see if there's anything retro, anything. Sometimes you just gotta just call the stream and just clip it. We didn't have any raids or anything to raid on, and somebody playing full throttle. I don't know if they're live and on.
Oder wie man vorgehen muss, um es rauszufinden, was auf was.
Okay, somebody playing some.
Yeah, but it's definitely in a different language, and it'll be hard to follow. It's one of those things that if you're streaming in something different, that's hard to follow. So, let's see. Retro gaming. Sometimes if you go click on retro gaming, you can see someone. Yeah, I don't think there's anybody that, like, over the top. I really don't want to take us there. And still looking. Sometimes you just gotta call it what it is. Like that one guy, came in and said that we should play Sea of Thieves again. Or not Sea of Thieves, that was SpongeBob. But well, I think we'll just go ahead and return a raid to Kitty. Send her Kitty playing No Man's Sky. And she comes in, she talks to us all the time. So let's just do that. We'll turn it over to her and we'll raid her. And let's do that now. Thank you so much, you guys, for coming in. And thanks for the lurks. I really appreciate it today. And so does Chad. I'm going to rate him. I'm changing my mind. I'm going to see what this is. It says Sega, but I don't know. Let's just start the raid. And we're just going to go ahead and do a quick raid to middle-aged streamer. And we'll catch Kitty on the next time. We won't get to raid middle-aged that much. So, thank you so much for coming along with me on the raid. I'm sure every little bit helps everyone. So, alright, so we'll see you guys on Tuesday and we'll play this another fun game again. In order to get out, I should close the stream. So, we'll see you then on Tuesday. Alright? Bye-bye.